Hey guys, welcome on into today's college football pick video play heading into Friday, November 24th, 2017. If you're interested in getting all of our college football plays for this week, you can access those over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description, and be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. So heading into this one, going to be talking about a Big Ten battle here between the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Give our take on who we think has the better betting edge against the spread. Iowa sitting as about 3.5 to 4 point favorites. It opened at just a field goal, so it has gone up slightly, but been hovering right around that number throughout the week. Iowa, they sit 6-5 overall, 3-5 in the Big Ten. Nebraska at 4-7 overall, and also 3-5 in the Big Ten. But Iowa, they've gone against a tougher conference slate, certainly, than Nebraska has. And we just feel this Iowa team is a lot better than their 6-5 overall record might suggest. They've picked up some pretty good wins this year. For instance, their convincing win against Wyoming. They won on the road against Iowa State. Also, that blowout win against Ohio State is the marquee win for the Hawkeyes this year, and also a respectable win against Minnesota. But as of late, the Hawkeyes, they've slipped up a bit. They fell on the road against Wisconsin in a game that was competitive for about a half, but then down the stretch, things got away from Iowa in that one. And then kind of losing their focus going into last week's matchup against Purdue, maybe looking ahead on the schedule, looking ahead to Thanksgiving, maybe already knowing that they were bowl eligible, not quite as motivated, and as a result, they fell short to that emerging Purdue squad by a final of 15-24. I actually think that that can serve as a wake-up call for the Hawkeyes coming into their final regular season game here. Try to get to that 7-5 mark, maybe improve the potential bowl that they'll be going to. And on the year, this is a team that certainly built themselves on the defensive side of the ball. They rank 26th in the nation in total team defense compared to 88th in scoring average. But occasionally Iowa has shown some really strong offensive games, such as their 55-point performance against Ohio State. But outside of that, they had a 44-point result in their win against Iowa State. And then all other games have been fairly low scoring. But today, they could break out here against a Nebraska team that has had one of the worst teams in the defenses in the Big Ten. They rank 108th in the nation in points allowed, as well as just 76th in scoring average. It's been a really rough year for Nebraska fans, standing just 4-7 overall. They know they're not going to get to that 6-win number to get to a bowl game, so not the kind of motivation that you'd like to have here for the home team. Nebraska, they've gone on to lose the last 3 games in a row. They were at least somewhat competitive in their last outing on the road against Penn State, but prior to that, they were completely blown out at Minnesota, losing that one 21-54, and they've just had some really up and down results. They were blown out by Wisconsin, blown out by Ohio State, both of those games coming at home. And this is a Nebraska fan base that, you know, they're not the most patient group by any means. Remembering Bull Pelini, he was winning 9 to 10 games consistently during his time at Nebraska, and that wasn't good enough. They showed him the door, and really things have not gotten better since then. They've actually gone down. I'm not sure what it's going to take to turn this program around, but I don't see the Huskers having the kind of motivation and desire to really close things on a positive note here today on what's been a very forgettable season in the history of this football program. So coming into today, I feel like Iowa is the clear-cut better team. We didn't see it out of Iowa last week, but we feel like they're going to bounce back here today, perform as they go on to win and cover this manageable spread here against the Huskers. So again, guys, siding with Iowa, giving the points. And to get all of our college football plays for this week, you can access those at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description. And be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.